Hello friends, Matt here from theshavingcadre.com. It's been a little bit since I had a shave on video. I think it was back in January maybe. And of course I grew back my beard. It just makes it easier during the winter if I'm going to be doing any outdoor running or working out, and it just, it keeps the face a little bit more protected. But hey, it's a nice sunny day. It's going to be, I think, about 80 degrees here in Missouri, so it's time to shave. Can't keep this thing around for very much longer. Today I'm going to be using two new items to me. The first one, Martin de Candre's Absinthe. I have never used the Absinthe scent, but I am a ardent lover of Martin de Candre. I have a bunch of their soaps. I also picked up their Magellan, which is a bay rum scent, which is so it smells kind of herbally. I haven't tried it yet, but we're going to have that on video as well. And the razor I'm going to be using today is a Feon Japanese razor. I honed this guy on a Azuko Asagi with, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, with a full Nagura progression up through Toma Nagura, so Botan through Toma Nagura, and we'll give this one a try. And those stones came from the Toma Nagura Etsy shop, which Keith runs from the channel Toma Nagura on YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've already loaded my brush. I've overloaded it because I've got a lot of hair. So let me get started. And the beard holds a lot of water, so this thing's gonna blow up pretty quick. There we go. And I have not really paid attention to the scent until just now. Absinthe has a licorice or anise scent to it. And really, I'm not usually a big fan of it. I have one other shaving soap that's like that, and it's from a Belarusian company called TBS, which surprisingly, it will grow on you. I actually really like the scent. It's more herbal, black licorice scent. I could learn to love it, to be honest with you. It like most Martin de Candre scents, is a pretty lightly scented soap, so it's not really hitting you hard with the anise, but you really do get the other herbs along with it, and of course it's lathering like a champ, like pretty much any other Martin de Candre soap does. I think the only Martin de Candre soap I have not owned is the rose scented soap. I like rose scented soaps, nothing wrong with them. I just have never wanted to spring, I think, what is it, like 65, 70 bucks with shipping from Martin de Candre to bring one over. I don't think I've liked rose that much. All right, for a first pass, I'd say we got plenty of lather in there. There's plenty left in my brush. Now I got 3 of my buddies' shaving sets here recently, and they're learning how to lather right now with sterling soaps. Unfortunately, I can't show them the proper way to lather on this video because I have the beard, but I will do that here soon. Okay, let's see how this edge does. And extra complication, I'm wearing one contact. This eye had retinal detachment surgery, so retina reattachment surgery about 2 months ago, and I can't wear contacts and I can't really see out of it super well. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna probably step over here so I can see my line. Woo. And as usual, we're not sticking that down the drain. Now, this razor came to me from Japan. Whoop. Dropping hair everywhere. And it was, I believe, honed with whatever they put on it from the factory. And I shaved my neck with it the other day and it was not okay. I've had a lot of people ask me, how the heck did you get a retina detachment? And it's hard for me to answer that question because, to be honest with you, I have no idea. They say sometimes if you're nearsighted like I am, it just kind of happens. And that could be the way it is because they say that the margins of your retina are thinned when you have, ooh, need a little soap over there. When you are nearsighted. But we don't know. I mean, I got shot in the eye with a Nerf gun before that, but it was months before, but it just came on really quick. I will say, if you start seeing flashes in your eyes, don't ignore it. Go get checked out. I tried to ignore it for about a week, and then I realized whenever I was seeing bright flashes in the dark, that I really needed to get to the doctor. And my detachment was pretty clear as day. Honestly, I thought it was going to be some kind of simple laser therapy fix of some sort. And no, it ended up being a full-blown surgery and everything. But I'm on the mend. Hopefully I won't need any more procedures. But this is my first time shaving since they pulled my eyeball out to work on it. So now, my wife had not let me drive since that, so this week is the first week I was allowed to drive, so not like she was keeping me from shaving, but let's just say it's not exactly easy to see. As always, I would like to keep the mustache, but I think that the missus would be remiss. I think it's funny how mustache is okay as long as I have a beard, but as soon as the beard is gone, the mustache is no bueno. But that's her preference. All right, now that this thing is gone, this should go a lot faster. All right, get some of this hair cleaned up and we'll get on to the rest of the shave. All right. Well, I was really lucky during my downtime to have some great friends who helped me out around the house, because I still haven't been able to, I'm not allowed to lift anything greater than 10 pounds, at least probably for the next month or two, depending on what my doctor says. But I had a couple of my buddies come over and help me finish up getting my garden ready for the season. Had neighbor kids come and move a bunch of dirt for me, and they fleeced me really good. I think they got a few hundred out of me for moving a big old pile of dirt, which is great. Good for them. And had lots of words of well-wishing. I mean, I didn't have any kind of terminal illness or anything. But it's amazing how someone giving you a phone call and checking on you really brings up your spirits. Well, as usual, the J-Nats really turned this edge into a laser. It is very sharp. And by the way, this is a half hollow. Ooh, gave myself a little nick there. Or I took the top of something off, I think. And I guess the lather is still a little thick because it's sticking to the blade pretty bad. The scent is evolved. I would say it's much more herbal now. Kind of a close to original Martin de Candre scent. Kind of a rosemary. With a little bit of anise in there. Always pretty difficult on this side of my face. Without being able to see out of this eye very well. Kind of amazing when you have that muscle memory built up. You don't shave for 3 or 4 months or longer. It just comes right back. Kind of like riding a bike, I guess. Ooh. Really can't see this side of my neck with my eye. Wow. Well, hopefully I don't take my ear off. Looks like I'm good. Man, that razor took a blistering sharp edge. I'm loving it. The only other Japanese razors I really used before this, wow, actually really close. Just need one more little quick pass and I'll be done. I used a Tanafuji, a Cape Tanafuji, a Parker, and one other, I forget which one it was, my buddy Mike sent me. I tried those, that was probably almost a year ago. And that guy can put an amazing edge on a razor. But wonderful experience with those razors, and recently I decided I needed to pick up a few for my own personal collection. So I'm busy honing razors right now. So you get to see plenty of new razors. Maybe I'll do some honing content. It's always difficult with the cameras when you're doing honing. If I want to do one camera or two and then splice in the video, it's a whole lot of work when I think I only have a couple hundred subscribers, but maybe that'll get me a few more subscribers, who knows. But it's kind of amazing how vicious the honing community is. I posted some honing videos in the past, and boy, oh boy, don't read the comments, like they say. Some folks are not super kind. We still got quite a bit on our plates for the weekend yet. It's only Saturday. We got, like I said, I'm not allowed to lift much, but I think I'll get the leaf mulcher, or it's a sapling and leaf mulcher out. We've got a lot of under a bunch of these big trees behind the house. We got a ton of leaves and mess and all that. I think we're gonna make a try at cleaning it up and getting it into the compost pile. Man, this razor's sharp. Whew, gotta be careful. yeah, we got that. And then got to plant some sweet potatoes. My sweet potato slips took quite a while to get ready. So I'm gonna get that done. And I think that's about it for the weekend, or for Saturday. We're doing church. I think we'll go for a short hike on Sunday, let my son fly his drone, and that'd be about it. Oh, I'm forgetting about the Shaving Cadre Sunday evening call. We always try to get together every 2 weeks for a Sunday call to get together with the guys, talk about some razors, shaving, lathering, soaps. Mostly we talk about sports and BS about alcohol and pipe tobacco. But yeah, all right. I guess that's a shave. Let me clean up here. Really close, really close. Might mellow it out with a little light slurry to back that off just a hair. It was like I said, a laser. I'm gonna finish the shave today. I dried off my face. I'm gonna do a little alum. Help close those pores. Seal up any of those mistakes, like that little one right here on my lip. But for those that don't use alum much or haven't used it before, this is potassium alum. And it gives a little burn under the chin today and that upper lip, but for the most part, it's not too bad. But it stings a little bit if you get yourself, but otherwise, it's pretty pleasant. All right, we're gonna hit with a little Thayers witch hazel, cucumber, and lastly, I'm gonna slap on some old school Osage Rub and my favorite decanter. Not exactly the easiest decanter to pour out of, but it's gonna be warm. We're gonna be outside. A little menthol will do me good. Guys, that's a shave. Thanks for coming by. Again, I'm Matt, and I'll shave with you later. Take care.